analog to digital converter. Analog to digital converter is of two types, as I mentioned earlier in the previous presentation. So it is of two types: direct type analog to digital converter, integrating type analog to digital converter. Direct type analog to digital converter is what? It the analog signal compare with the voltage and give the digital. Okay, and integrating type is it first convert the analog signal into function of frequency or time, then it converted to digital format. So there are two types. So in this presentation or in this class, I will cover the integrating type ADC. So integrating type examples are dual slope ADC or charge based ADC. So only the syllabus it is covered dual slope ADC. So we will cover only dual slope ADC. Okay, dual slope analog to digital converter. So dual slope ADC consists of three op amps. The first one is voltage follower, second one is integrator, third one is a comparator. Okay, here non-inverting terminal is our positive, here grounded. Okay, non-inverting terminal is grounded. Okay, it consists of two circuits, one is control logic and the one is end stage counter. Counter is a ripple counter here. Okay, and two input is VA and VR, it is the reference voltage. Okay, here VA plus minus, VR is down, one is grounded is plus, so it is minus VR, the supply voltage is minus. Two switches SW1, SW2. So as I have mentioned, it consists of three op amps A1, A2, A3. A1 is a high input impedance buffer, or we can say voltage follower. A2 op amp, it is a precision integrator. A3 is a voltage comparator. Okay. So this type of ADC first integrates the signal to the analog input signal. First integrate the analog input. This type of ADC first integrates the analog input signal VA for a fixed duration of 2 to the power n clock pulses or periods. Okay. So the total description I will give the next slide. Okay. Then it integrates the reference voltage VR for opposite polarity until the integrate. First what? It integrates the analog signal VA. Next it integrates the reference voltage VR, okay, up to which it reaches to 0. The number of clock pulses required to return the integrator to 0 proportional to the value of VA averaged for the integration period. Okay, the total description I am giving. Before start command arrives, SW1, this switch, SW1 connected to ground and SW2 is closed. Before start command arrives, before we are giving the start command, SW1, this switch is SW1 connected to ground, SW2 is closed, means this circuit is closed. Okay. Now any offset voltage present in A1, A2, A3, any offset voltage present in A1, A2, A3 loop after integration appears across CAG, this capacitor. Okay, any offset voltage between A1, A2, A3 presents across CAG capacitor till that comparator value, till the threshold of the comparator of A3 is achieved, means it should be more than positive. Okay, then CAG provides automatic compensation. CAG, this capacitor voltage provides automatic compensation of input offset voltage of all three amplifiers. When SW2 open, when SW2 closed, it is over, that concept. When SW2 closed, these three create a path and the threshold offset voltage is stored by CAG and it is provided the automatic compensation. When SW2 open, CAG, this one CAG act as a memory to hold the voltage required to keep the offset null. Okay. So now operation. So this is the time period. I will explain one by one. This is the total T1. It is initially we are starting the clock pulses at T1. The start pulses at T1. Then the diagram of this description I will explain in the next slide. So here at that time start of command T is equal to T1. So here up to T1 it is 0. We are starting at T1. Okay. At T1 the control logic. This control logic at T is equal to T1. This control logic open the switch SW2. This SW2 switch opens at the control logic at the T is equal to 1. Here this point control logic open the switch SW2. Okay, and SW1 connected to VA. Okay, so is SW1 connected to VA. Okay, counter here it starts the counting, and counter is a what? End stage. It is a end stage ripple counter. So it count up to 0 to 211. You already know that 3 bits means 8 number of counts, 2 to the 3 8. 4 bits means 16 number of counts. Similarly, n bits means 2 to the n counts. Okay. So after 2 to the n clock period pulses, it goes again to 0. So the analog voltage VA integrated for the analog voltage VA here what? It is integrated for a fixed number of 2 to n clock pulses. So it integrated for 2 to n clock pulses. If the clock pulse period is T, if clock pulse period is T, the integration takes place for the time T1 is equal to 2 to the n into Ty. See, if the each clock pulse time period is T. So 2 to n clock pulse, it is 2 to n into T. So the integration takes place the total number of counts. Okay, 2 to n clock pulses. So the total time period is what? T1 is equal to 2 to n into T. And the output ramp is downward because what is the formula? Formula is V is equal to minus 1 by RC integration of Vi of t dt. So here it is going what? Downward. So it is going as minus 1 by RC. So it is going what? Downward. Okay. It up to T2. Now when that when the counter itself reaches to 0, after to the end it goes to 0, as you know that because if 3-bit counter it will count 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, then again 0. So after to the end count it again reset to 0. Okay, now what happened? Switch SW1 connected to VR. In place of VA connected to VR. Okay, now the output will now positive slope because it is minus VR minus 2 plus this one. So minus VR minus 1 by RC, that formula it is positive. As long as V0 is negative, the output of comparator is positive. Okay, so the counter will go on. Okay, when V0 becomes 0 at time t equal to T3. Okay, the time at t is equal to T3 when V is equal to V0 is equal to 0. When it changes like that, when V0 is 0 integrates, it process when V0 is 0, the counter. Okay, though V0 is 0 means it is a comparator. Positive, positive means T is, this becomes end of the circuit. Okay, control logic issues the end of conversion. So this is the basic operation. What happened first? Initially here this control SW2 open. Okay, so now control logic what happened? This control logic force that this down to count. Okay, and switch 1 is connected to VA. So it will count this integration process, this A to integration process. Okay, continues for 2 to the n cycle because this entire counter continue up to 2 to the n cycle. When it reaches to 0, this SW2, okay, this SW2, this SW1 connected to here, this SW1 connected to here. Okay, now when the V0 is 0, then only this counter stops. Okay, now what is the value we get? That is the digital output, that is the end of conversion. Now this here at t is equal to here, what is the time period it counts? It is capital T1. We have calculated T1 is equal to 2 to the n into T1 is equal to 2 to n. Okay, so T1 up to T2. Okay, this is T1. Okay, so total time T1 is equal to what? T2 minus T1. What is the value of T1? 2 to the n into clock pulses. Okay, so it is 2 to the n by clock rate because frequency is 1 by time period. So T3 minus T2, it is digital count, how many counts we have, because it is not completed whole count by clock rate. Okay. So for integrator, what is the formula? Del V0 is minus 1 by RC V into del T, integration of T2 minus T1. So it is that V0 is equal to V1, there T is equal to T2. Okay. So here this time to this time we are calculating T1 to T2. So V1 is equal to minus 1 by RC VA into T2 minus T1 is equal to, here also what is the voltage, reference voltage VR, VR into T3 minus T2 for this period. Both are same V1, we are calculating same V1. Okay. So now VA is equal to, so we are computing these two equations, this equation and this equation. Both are equal. So minus 1 by RC, 1 by RC cancel. So VA into T2 minus T1 is equal to VR into T3 minus T2. So VA into T2N is equal to VR. So if from this we can calculate VR or VA. If VA is given, you can compute VR here. If N is given, okay. Or if N is not given, you can calculate N here. Then observation. VR and N are constant. How many bits? Okay, VR reference voltage. VA is proportional to count reading N. Okay, it has excellent noise reduction ratio. Main disadvantage is long conversion time. Problem. This problem is a dual slope ADC uses 16-bit counter. Okay, a 4 megahertz clock rate. So here clock rate is given 4 megahertz. So clock rate is 4 megahertz. The maximum integrated output is 10 volt. So VA is 10 volt. And ADC 16-bit counter. So number of pulses or bits are 16. N equals 16. Okay. The maximum integrated output should be minus 8. So V0 is, or del V0 is minus 8. I am putting it. So what is the formula? We have already know that T1 equal to T2 minus T1. It is 2 to the N by clock rate. It is N is what? 16. Clock rate is 4 megahertz, so it is 16.3 millisecond. Del V0 is what? Minus 1 by RC VA into T2 minus T1. VA is what? 10 volt. Del V0 is minus 8. And T2 minus T1 is 16.38 millisecond already computed. So from here C is what? 0.1 microfarad. C is 0.1 microfarad. Okay. So now we can compute the value for. So from this you can compute the this problem is over. Okay. If another also N is given, that formula VA relation R N to N VA by R, that formula you can put to calculate that N. Next one is calculate the value of LSB, PTB is capital. Okay. Calculate the value of LSB, MSB, full scale output of a 8-bit DAC for 0 to 10. As we know, the formula V0 is equal to VFS, D1 into inverse, D2 into minus 2 plus dot dot Dn into 1 minus n. So Dn is MSB. So what is the bit MSB here? 2 to the minus n. So what is the values here? 8 bit. So what is the LSB here? 1 by 2 to the 8. But the range is what? 10 volt. So for 10 volt range, it is 10 by 2 to the 8. It is 39 millivolt. Okay. So now if they have given LSB, we can calculate the what is the supply voltage. Multiply LSB into that supply 2 to the 8. What is the 8 bit is, or 9 bit means 2 to the 9. Okay. Now MSB. MSB is what? D1 to the inverse. So this is MSB for 10 volt, 10 by 2. So it is, okay. So 10 by 2, okay, it is 5 volt. Full scale output is full scale voltage minus 1 LSB. What is full scale voltage? 10 volt. What is 1 LSB? 39 millivolt. So it is 9.961 volt. Third, the output voltage produced by a 4-bit. So what is the formula? VFSC into D1 to inverse plus D2 to minus 2, Dn to n minus plus dot 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 Dn to minus n. So here 4-bit. So D1 to inverse, D2 to minus 2, D3 to minus 3 and D4 2 minus 4. So D1 is 0, D2 is 1, D3 is 1, D4 is 0. So here you put it, calculate, and VFS is how much? 10 volt. So 10. Putting it, this is 3.75. I think you got all the topic. So 15 minutes over. Thank you so much.